Mr. Mix, this time you rock.
I wasn't nothing but a little kid standing outside my grandmother's house around 12th Avenue in Liberty City when I saw it. A grown man running full speed toward what seemed like my house. The man must have been running for his life because
over there! Get him!
Behind him was two crazy white men with a knife. And behind them, it was the most beautifulest woman in the world I've ever seen, screaming her face off. And just like that, they caught up to him and cut his whole head off. Just like that.
Damn, motherfucker just got cut to the fight me. Shit.
It wasn't the first person I ever saw killed or murdered, but it definitely was the weirdest. I really wasn't a great student. When I grow up, I want to be nasty as I want to be. And you know what? I was. I grew up to change hip-hop and invent booty-based music as Luke Skywalker, a.k.a. Uncle Luke, the member of the 2 Live Crew.
That's the way we like to fuck.
I'm looking for a bitch to spend the night. Do the crazy thing while I fuck all night. I'll make her do things like never before. And when I'm done, she'll always be sore from the things I do when I'm fucking. And when I'm tired, the bitch starts sucking out double team.
We were so nasty, some stale white bees tried to sue us.
This music, it's just awful.
We were banned in the USA. Our freakiness upset them so much they took us all the way to the Supreme Court.
All rise.
In the case of these stale white bitches versus the 2 Live Crew, we find the defendants not guilty of obscenity.
Yeah, I had an appetite for sex, and I threw the D around a little, but I'm a serious man. I did a lot for my community, made my city a better place. I eventually got into politics. My fellow Miamians, it's been a pleasure serving you as your honorable mayor of Miami-Dade County, so stay freaky, y'all.
And there you have it. Luther Campbell, the most celebrated mayor in the history of Miami, is stepping down after 8 years in office that saw him usher in a golden age for the city as a cultural and financial capital, the eradication of violence and poverty, and the annexation of Cuba. He will be missed.
My life was great until Turkey Point had a nuclear meltdown. Hardly anyone survived, and the ones that did got all messed up. Silicone titties melted into skins, and everyone mustered into monsters. But not me. So the government tracked me down, took me to a lab, did experiments on me. They cut my head open and fucked with my mind. Every time they touched me, parts of my brain, it made me see different things. Ah! Ah! Why are you doing this to me?
Well, Mr. Campbell, according to our extensive research, you are the realest nigga in Miami.
Yes, and as the realest nigga in Miami, we are doing tests to see if we can harness the power of your mind to create time travel.
The fuck are you talking about?
You were the only survivor of the blast that remained unscathed. Only you can save Miami.
Fuck that, I'm not doing anything for y'all.
Fine.
Ah! 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 And then you would believe it. They took me to the most wonderful place that ever existed. There's something familiar about her. Like I've known her in another time. Memories of young love, vivid heaven, and thrown light, whose moist rays of soul of pensive youth. She was wrought most godlike. She was the joy, the glory, and the dream. Take me back!
Not unless you do something for us.
I would only do it if she comes with me.
Excellent. We are going to send you back in time.
And once back in time, you must spread your seed as far and as wide as possible.
You must propagate Miami, so that when the missiles hit, there will be survivors.
Ah! They sent me back in time to get everyone pregnant, but I was a changed man. I wasn't the Luke you saw on TV. We tried to be regular, start a new life in the past, but they came after me.
Over there!
Get him.
They finally chased me into my hood. And just when I was getting to my grandmama's house, they got me. And as I lay dying, I realized who that man was. So many years ago, I saw was killed. It was me. And that was it. My life over.